stars, it's Kaylee. I'm back with another unboxing. Hope you like my new shirt. You can get them on Amazon. I'm super obsessed with this. Nobody commented on my shirt when I went to the American Girl place in Chicago, and I'm really surprised because I'm like, this is clearly American Girl. Like, hello? I have very little intentions of getting another doll this soon, but I could not pass up the opportunity when I saw this doll. This doll is number 20 in my list, and to hear that number is like crazy. Right now, with this doll, that puts me at 5 times the number of dolls that I had before I started collecting again as an adult. I had 4 from my childhood. They're represented here in miniature form. Samantha, Felicity, Molly, and Kit. But I'm really very grateful, and a lot of them I got secondhand or were gifts and things. I'm really excited to share this one with all of you. I went to the American Girl place Chicago. I had some rewards expiring here at the end of August, and I'm like, we have to go, we have to use it, or I need to order it online. I talked with my very good friend Evelyn, and I was talking with her back and forth about, oh my gosh, do I just order it online? I don't know. She's like, with this face mold, you really want to probably pick her out in person. And she's right. If at all possible, I do want to pick out a doll in person. It's just easier to find a connection. Now, this doll, I felt like all of the choices were very, very similar. Like, I was comparing them, and I'm like, I don't see a difference. And then the one that we picked out, my husband and I he helped me, but the one I picked out, I like just kind of formed a little bit of connection with. So while all the dolls look pretty the same, there wasn't really like differences between them. I'm still glad with the one that I chose. So as I've said before, please do not point out some flaws to me that it's going to be something that I'm going to obsess and think about and make me sad. I'm really excited for this one. And just like when I unboxed Kaya, which if you haven't seen that video and you want to go check it out, Kaya was an experience. Kaya, when I picked her out, there were so many differences between the 4 that were available. For this doll, I believe there were like 6 originally, and then I picked her, and the employees came out and put out more. And I was kind of annoyed with how that handled. I had taken them off the shelf. We were looking through them. The employee comes up and grabs one from the ones I'm looking at. She's like, oh, you're done with this? And starts putting it back. And she's like, we just want to make sure nobody thinks that we're out of them. And I'm like, okay, all right. I don't know. It just miffed me, just put me off in the wrong way. I know she was doing her job, and yes, we need to make sure that people know that they are available, but I was looking through them, and they didn't have this particular doll set up in a place that made that very easy. And I feel like, I'm pretty sure that they have a room in Chicago where they can like do the personal shopping experience, and they totally could have offered that to me. It's not like you have to pay for that service. So they totally could have offered me to take them somewhere to inspect them. I don't know. Maybe next time I get a doll in person, I'll ask to do that, or I'll sign up for that, or whatever it is. I don't need a personal shopper, but it would be nice to have somebody who would grab them and I could look at them without the pressure or without sitting on the floor. Whatever. I did get a few small items, so I do want to share those real quickly. I did get these shoes, the glittery rainbow boots. I had been looking at them the last couple times that we've been since they came out, and like looking at them on the website, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get them, because if I don't and they're gone, I'm going to regret it. I really like the style of these boots that AG has for so many of their different outfits. I don't know what it is. I just love them. This is not necessarily something I would wear. I do not like wearing like the high top part on a shoe so much, except for with my like snow boots, because I don't like the constriction on my ankles. But in the snow, it's okay, because I'd rather that constriction there on my ankles than snow on my ankles. Anyways, these are very, very cute. They're like multi-tone rainbow. It is the glitter that could flake off, although it's not like quite so rough like some of the other shoes, but it's not like sealed in with like a plastic. These are very, very cute. This is just like a little elastic. It's not a tie, so it's stretchy, and they are slightly like different tones, and they're very reflecty, very, very pretty. The next thing I got, going with the theme here, are the awesome ombre glasses. These come with a little pouch to put them in, and then these are just like rainbow and fun and pretty too. They're kind of a green, blue, and pink, but I thought that they would go really well with those rainbow boots. I keep wanting to try this candy bar, and they did not have the chocolates that I absolutely love that I've talked about in many of my videos, and I don't think they make them anymore, and I'm very, very sad. Those were chocolate truffle caramel cups. This is a milk chocolate s'mores candy bar, and I'm surprised this is still around, because this pajama set hasn't been in a while. But I do have this pajamas because I love them. I love s'mores, so it's kind of one of my things. So I wanted to try this. because I thought that that would probably be quite interesting.
So the s'mores chocolate bar is actually quite good. I don't know that it is worth more than $2 for that small candy bar, but it kind of has the texture of like a Crunch bar, but it's graham crackers and then like dehydrated marshmallows, sort of. I don't know. It was good, but nothing super great. Definitely not as good as the sea salt caramel truffle cups that they used to have.
The store associate that checked us out was so very nice. I had brought my own bag. I already had this bag. You've probably seen it in some of my other videos. But I brought this bag because I knew I was getting a doll, and it's easier to do that. And they charge you for bags at American Girl Place Chicago. But she did give me this. I didn't even ask for it. The other thing that I have been wanting, like the last several times that I've been, and I just haven't bought them, are these hair jewels for girls and dolls. They are pink flowers and purple, like, rhinestone gem things. Every time we go to the store, I'm like, I'm gonna get those, and then I don't. These are $5. They're like Velcro, so they'll just like stay in the doll's hair, like slide in. I guess I could put it in my hair. I mean, they'll come out like easily, but like it still stays there. I don't know, these are cute, and every time we go, I see them, and every time I don't get them, I'm always like, I should have gotten them. This time I walked around the store like 4 times, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just getting them. My husband was like, you don't need those, you don't need those. I'm like, you know what, too bad, I'm buying them, I'm just getting them just now. But they're pink and purple, which are 2 of my favorite colors, so I think that that was perfect. Okay, now for the doll, and let's just get into it. Okay, well, you can see it is a Disney American Girl doll. So if I didn't already share which one it is, I am a Disney person. I love Disney. You've probably seen in several of my videos other Disney things in the background. And if you didn't know this about me, I used to work at Disney World. After college, I went and moved to Florida and worked at Disney World on the Disney College program. And then afterwards, I stayed on. Disney is part of my life. It always has been. It always will be. I met my husband while working at Disney, and we had a wedding on a Disney cruise. We love going to Disney. 2 of our favorite Disney movies that were like so important to the beginnings of our relationship are Beauty and the Beast and Tangled. Beauty and the Beast doll is a collector doll, and the Rapunzel doll was originally $2, and I just couldn't justify those price points for this. But when they released Playline Rapunzel, I had to get her. I had to. So here's my Rapunzel. I'm like so excited. So the Marie Grace face mold, probably my least favorite of the face molds, but I'm trying to get used to it. Right now I have number 115, and I have not bonded with her. No matter what I do, I have not bonded with her. But for right now, this doll is going to replace her in my dollhouse. The box, these colors, pink and purple, gotta love it. There's gold or like yellow and white, like shimmer stars. I love the packaging on the Disney Princess stuff because I love Disney, and I love the pink and purple and the glitter and the sparkles and the stars. That's just who I am. I love the packaging. And it says Disney and American Girl, like 2 of my favorite things. Oh, this box is probably gonna have to stay in the doll room. And then it's got the star here with all the sparkles. The purple and pink kind of clash with the red. I mean, I understand this is their branding, this berry red. Disney Princess Rapunzel. She is my second favorite Disney princess. Sadly, her box is quite beat up. The plastic here has lots of scratches. There is like a tear, but this was the best one of the dolls, and she was the one that I bonded with. She was the one that I picked up, and then my husband picked up, and both of us were like, yeah, that's the one. Even though, again, they looked so similar. I don't know what it was specifically about this particular one, but this is the one I wanted. So here she is in the box. I believe she is a number 5 skin tone. She has blonde hair, obviously, and all these purple and pink and gold details. These are my 3 like favorite colors. Not necessarily gold, but yellow, pink, and purple. So again, I love it. She has a unique eye color to my collection too. So I find it interesting that she was just kind of loosely tied in here with these like leg straps. There's not plastic, there's no styrofoam. That's interesting. So let's do this. I Dream of Johnny is a really great channel. If you don't watch him, you should. I love his channel, but his favorite thing is to hear the neck pop. Did you hear it? Okay, here's Miss Rapunzel. Let's talk about some of her packaging before I fully take everything off. So this is interesting. There's these like thick plastic like shields, and her hair is elasticed to her hand. That's just like taped, and then there's styrofoam there. It's interesting. I like the way this plastic feels. It's like really quite thick and like rubbery almost. And then there wasn't anything protecting her feet or ankles. Trying to figure out how to get off the hairnet. Wonder if I need to take this off first. Probably. I don't know how people get these off so easily. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm doing. Okay, this hair clip is like elasticed on and clipped. It's also very cheapy, this plastic clip. So it is a little plastic clip, and then these flowers are like super, super cheap fabric flowers, one strand with a clear rhinestone. The rhinestone is sewn on, not like glued on, but this is probably not gonna be very satisfying. I'm sorry for the wig hairnet removal, because it's like hooked under here. Okay, got it there. Okay. Maybe kind of satisfying. I don't know. And then pull this elastic out. She definitely needs her hair brushed. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun playing with this hair. I can tell you that right now. Sorry, I'm just like having fun playing with this hair right now because it's so silky soft. And it's so pretty. It's got a lot of dimension in the blonde colors. There's like lots of dimension with it. Like more gold, more platinum, just different colors. It's not flat, one-dimensional, one color. There's definitely colors involved there. It's crazy. She can't have been in the box very long. She just came out. And there's already that crease from where that elastic was. Hopefully that'll come out. So I don't have any of the collector dolls to compare the outfit to, but I do like the outfit. This does remind me a little bit more upscale of the version of the Disney princess, like play dresses for girls. I like the detailing. It's obviously not like the most movie accurate, but it's got the right colors. It's got a lot of detail. This is embroidered here. Honestly, this looks like glue with glitter on it, but it is quite detailed. This part here, the pattern here matches the pattern on her bodice. It's got gold with like flowers and then the sun from her movie. And then she's got the striped sleeves. Now, real Rapunzel has longer sleeves that are kind of like a more mesh see-through design, and that's how the collector doll is. The collector doll is definitely more accurate. And yes, real Rapunzel didn't wear shoes because she was running wild and free, but they're not going to put out a doll without shoes. I feel like that would be very silly because these are made for children. This is not meant to be movie accurate. And a lot of the like fashion doll size ones have shoes too. So I don't think that that's unusual or weird or unacceptable to have that. She does have the star foot. I'm sure we all assumed that. I do like the shoes. I don't know how to describe this material. It is embroidered with gold embroidery that does match the bottom of the dress here and does have this pink little ribbon. There is a very true purple. I overall really, really like the outfit. This is more of a shimmery mesh, I guess, with it being hemmed here. I don't know. There's a lot of details on this dress, and it is overall very pretty. I wish that the Disney dolls either came with something or like a pamphlet or a book, a coloring book, coloring pages, something. I feel that Cinderella came with so much more than Rapunzel does. Like, Cinderella had the full-on outfit. She had her ears pierced and she had earrings, and the other Playland dolls don't. And I think that that's kind of not fair in price point. I understand the reasoning behind some of it, but it just doesn't feel like she got as much. The dress is Velcro on the back, just in case you weren't aware, and the printing does go back onto the back as well. Her hair is right above the top of the dress. If they made it a whole lot longer, then like children wouldn't be able to maintain it. This already is probably a lot for a kid. I know it's a lot to kind of deal with for me, but I like her. I love her little freckles and that unique eye color. I don't even know how to describe it exactly. It's like a blue, green, gray. I don't know. It's very different than any of the doll eye colors that I have right now. The only other blue-eyed doll I have, or bluish in this type range, is Kit. And Felicity is the only doll I have that has green eyes. Most of the dolls I have brown or hazel eyes because that's the majority of the dolls. So it is nice to have a doll with a different eye color. Overall, I really like Rapunzel and I'm very glad that I got her and that I was able to pick her out in person. I'm hoping that the more I look at her, the more I will like her. And if you think the same, maybe you need to get her too. I do like her with her hair down, like more framing the face more than when she had it pulled back with the hairnet and it was more of the like a pointed chin. I wanted one that was a little bit more round in the face, but I didn't really see that as my options. But overall, she's super cute. And the more I look at her, the more I like her. I'm just like watching her in the computer. But she's very, very pretty. She's not gonna stay in this dress for long because she's gonna be a modern girly just like the rest of my dolls are for the most part. But maybe she'll get to don her dress again at some point. But honestly, probably Zoe's gonna steal it because it's Zoe's favorite colors too, because Zoe is my mini-me. But overall, she's super pretty. I rename all of my dolls besides my original 4. My plan, at least for right now, is to have only one doll with that same first letter of their name. So like I can't have 2 R's. I already have Reese, so I can't call this doll Rapunzel, and I wasn't planning on it. So right now her name is going to be Hannah Paige Flynn. Hannah because I really like the name. I haven't used an H yet, and also because Hannah is my favorite character from Pretty Little Liars, and that is one of my favorite TV shows. And Hannah's a blonde as well, so I feel like this works. And then Paige, one of my best friends, Maddie, her middle name is Paige, and I like the name Paige. I have another person in my life as well whose last name is Paige that I enjoy, and I also like pages for like the pages of a story. I like that concept, so I really liked the name Paige for her. Plus, Rapunzel's nickname is Punzi. So Paige, Punzi, like it works. And maybe you don't all see the connection, but I do, and I like it. And then Flynn for, of course, Rapunzel's main man, Flynn Rider. So I wanted to still honor the character that she is with a little homage to that character. So she does have Flynn as the last name. This hair is a lot, but it's quite fun. I'm so excited to have a Disney princess doll as an American Girl. Like, that's just so fun. I really hope that they release Anna and Belle as Playline dolls too, because Belle is my absolute favorite Disney princess, and Anna would be coming in at number 3. I also love Ariel, but I'm not as big of a fan of the doll herself. I do have one of the Ariel dresses, and I do have one of the Tiana dresses. So I do have some of the things from the Disney collection with American Girl before this, but I'm also hoping that at some point they'll do like an inspired by character. Like I would go crazy over an American Girl doll that had Daisy Duck as her inspiration, or had an outfit that was a Daisy Duck inspiration. If you've seen the dolls that Disney and Target have, Disney ILY, like I Love You Forever, I think is what it is, but they have some 18-inch dolls, and they also have some of the 11-inch like fashion dolls. But those dolls have like inspiration behind a certain Disney characters, and I love the way that goes. I do have some of the 18-inch outfits, but I wish I would have gotten into it more when they first came out because there are some that I missed out on. But I wish American Girl would do something like that too. Like give me inspired by Daisy Duck. Give me inspired by Donald Duck. I love the ducks. And I do think it would be so fun if they brought the Welly Wishers into that line too. Like, give me a tiny Tinkerbell, like a Welly Wisher Tinkerbell. Give me a Welly Wisher like Alice or Lilo. I just think that would be a really cool concept to have some of the Welly Wisher size as well. Get some of those smaller dolls involved with it. They've already made it part of combining the characters together with Corinne and Gwen being of the 18-inch and then the Welly Wisher size. So they could totally do it for Disney Princess as well, or Disney characters. So anyways, I rambled a lot. That's how I roll. Hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing and gotten to see me unbox a few items as well as the Rapunzel doll. I have lots of other videos I'm working on, and I just haven't gotten around to finishing editing or posting. So keep an eye out for more videos. If you'd like to watch some of my other videos, I have lots of other videos on the channel that you can check out. If you have anything you want to see from me, let me know. If you want to connect with me over on my Instagram, please do so at agstar91 as well. I'm really happy that you're here, and I appreciate you watching. I hope you all have a magical day. Thanks for watching. Bye!